How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled YouTube channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the one and only Kaspa, or KAS for short. You can see the current price of Kaspa is currently sitting at just under 10 cents, 0.093 cents per Kaspa to be exact, and you can see the market cap of Kaspa is sitting at a very, I guess I could say, extremely solid $2.48 billion in the current market cap, actually up 2.75% on the day, which again, not bad to see. 24-hour volumes sitting at just under $80 million, again, not too bad, with the volume to market cap ratio sitting at 3.22%, which is not, it's not as high as I like to see it with coins. I like to see coins with a little bit more volume. However, with Kaspa, I can give it a little bit of a, give it the benefit of the doubt, I guess, because I believe Kaspa is a great coin, and also because Kaspa's market cap is a lot higher than the normal coins that I tend to cover on this channel. I tend to focus more on smaller caps or micro cap coins, around the $10 to $100 million mark. But oftentimes, or I guess sometimes, I like to also take a look at slightly bigger market cap coins such as Kaspa, which are in the billions of dollars as well. But of course, that is just the game. Of course, as the market cap grows, the volume has to also grow with it, so it's harder to keep that volume to market cap ratio high up. So again, nothing to be worried about at all there. So the circulating supply of Kaspa, 26.56 billion Kaspa in current circulation, and the max supply is 28.7. This is extremely big thing to look at when investing into a coin, or even starting to look at investing into a coin, is always take a look at the circulating supply compared to the max supply. If the circulating supply is is too low compared to the max supply, this is extremely bad. This is a very big red flag, because of course this means if you do invest in the coin now, even if the coin itself, the price of the coin increases, when more coins come onto the market, this is just going to basically devalue your position. So even though a coin might have, when you invest, it then might go up 100%, if the circulating supply is very low and it starts to, more coins start to flood into the market, this will basically dilute your position, and you'll basically end up not really making much money at all. So this is extremely big thing to look at when investing into any sorts of coins. See, over the last day, actually up 2.8%. Over the last 7 days, it's been doing very, very well, up around 9%. Over the last month, again, it's been, it's been up and down. It's been trading very sideways, but overall still up 6.8%, which is extremely good to see. If we switch to the year chart, though, you'll see it has been a little bit negative on the yearly chart. If we look at a bit of a bigger picture over the last year, has been looking a little bit negative, but of course, like I said, every single one of my videos, the market conditions and the way you look at a coin, and the way you look at the track record of a coin, and the graph of a coin, is all about perspective. If you are in Kaspa for the long game, you'll be seeing this price drop, and a lot of people will actually be getting excited because they think, oh wow, there's actually a discount. I'm going to buy up more coins, buy up more Kaspa coins at a discount, basically just dollar cost averaging your position. And then when the coin does eventually go back up, if you're in it for the long game, of course that's the of course it's not guaranteed to go up, but that is the plan. That's why people are hopeful, and why they invest into coins. They are hopeful for the future. They're going to be even making more money because they managed to pick up more coins at a bigger discount as well. So some people will see this negative, other people see this as a great buying opportunity. It all depends on whether you're looking short term or long term. However, again, if we switch it to the all-time chart and look at the biggest picture of Kaspa, the whole mood changes once again. You can see all time it's actually up over 50,000%, guys. Yes, 50,000% from when Kaspa first released. So congratulations to people who invested back in 2022 and are still holding Kaspa. Very big congratulations, because you are up a hell of a lot of money. Let's now actually go on to do a quick summary about what actually is Kaspa all about. So we are on kaspa.org if you want to come check it out for yourself. And you can see here, Kaspa is the fastest open source, decentralized and fully scalable layer 1 in the world. It's the first block DAG, a digital ledger that enables parallel block creation and instant transaction confirmation. This is the biggest thing about Kaspa, and why so many people are attracted to Kaspa is because of their unique technology, which is, they call it block DAG. And like I said, it's digital ledger that enables parallel block creation. So basically that is multiple blocks created at the same time, and this of course then makes it instant transaction confirmation. So this is, it completely speeds up the whole process, where a lot of older cryptocurrencies, you'll be waiting ages. There needs to be a certain amount of confirmations for it to be confirmed. And also with older cryptocurrencies, which of course I guess the biggest example would be Bitcoin. Only the next block can be started once the previous block has been completed. Whereas Kaspa, if the block, suddenly slows down and there's issues with that block for whatever reason, it's still trying to get figured out, the network will simply reroute around that block and will create 2 parallel blocks at the same time in order for the other transactions to be sped up and basically just go around it. It's basically like a car which is broken down in the road. Cars will go around it rather than piling up all behind it, waiting for that car to move, which is of course going to slow down the whole thing and create a lot of backlog and traffic. So yeah, that is basically why Kaspa was created. It is trying to be the fastest and, like you can say here, fastest and most scalable layer 1 in the world. Basically trying to do what Bitcoin was originally created to do, but basically just trying to do it better. And that's why so many people compare Kaspa to Bitcoin, because they say Bitcoin's like gold, people want to hold it for an investment, whereas Kaspa's like silver, is still an investment, but it's a lot more usable for the modern age. Let's now go on to the last part of the video, which is my personal price prediction around Kaspa. So when like I said at the start of the video, I often talk about micro caps or smaller cap coins on my channel. And whenever I talk about these smaller market cap coins, I talk about, I give them a much higher price prediction. But of course, the reason why I give them a higher price prediction is because they've got a smaller market cap. Whereas Kaspa is, I wouldn't say that it has a massive market cap, but it's definitely getting up there. $2.48 billion. You're going to need a lot of money, or a very decent amount of money, to be seeing, 2 to 3x. But with Kaspa, I'm definitely still, of course, I guess it goes without saying, of course, I'm extremely bullish about Kaspa and hopeful for the future of Kaspa. But when I talk about my price prediction, it is going to be lower. I guess some people might be disappointed about that, but I always like to be conservative and like to be realistic in my price predictions. So I would say realistically, in the next year or two, my personal price prediction, in my opinion, around a 2 to 3x for Kaspa. This is only because of the market cap being so high. Like I said, it's going to need a lot of money being pumped into the market cap to see considerable gains. But of course, people who are out there trying to look for a little bit more of a stable investment is what I would say in my opinion, compared to coins which are down at $10 million to $100 million. I guess Kaspa would be seen as more trustworthy, more reliable, more stable. 2 to 3x, so 200 to 300%, is still a crazy investment, crazy gain if it was to hit this in the next coming years. So definitely, definitely on the conservative side, but with the market cap being so high, I believe this is a good price prediction in my personal opinion. So apart from that, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know what you think about Kaspa in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do hit that like button, and also make sure you subscribe if you are new around here as well. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.